Not everything in this room. But... oh yes, we can go over here now. Oh,
Can we?
how do I? Come on.
Didn't you throw your last grenade?
That was a knife.
Oh,
It would seem we are going this way. Oh, is it that I need? Right, okay, I forgot. Okay, you know what? We are so
one
low on
time the
ammunition
point
that we are
doesn't
not going to
blow.
fight that guy. Playing Resident Evil... Oh, is that it? Is that the only way out? Playing Resident Evil 3 after this, and the stuff that you're fighting are just like giant frogs that you shoot in the mouth, makes this kind of feel... Okay, well maybe he'll hang out over there when we come back around.
the only Resident Evil game that I am like super familiar with is Resident Evil 7 because I watched a full playthrough of it, and that was pretty much, I would say that was calibrated right about here. Is just more desaturated.
Go get this. Okay, if we combine... Yeah, okay, there we go. Let's... Please be out of the way. Yeah, okay, it's still over there.
How could you make a film narrative about solving silly puzzles? I mean, I guess movies like Escape Room effectively have. That's what the movie Escape
Have
Room is.
they? It is, but is it? I haven't seen it, so this is not an editorialization on Escape Room. It's skepticism, I guess, in a way. I can't actually believe that there's a movie just about that. If there is, that's great. I actually kind of want to watch it, but I don't know.
I mean, they made a War of the Worlds where Ice Cube sits on a Twitch stream the whole fucking time, on a Skype call the whole fucking time, like...
Okay, that movie was made. I think it's wrong to say they made that movie as though it was like there were creative decisions that went into it. That movie kind of happened, really.
Yeah. Didn't you just fall, like, there last time? Oh, man.
You ever worry that we're desensitized to video game violence?
Do I ever wonder if I become desensitized to video game violence?
it's just, you know, like... You think about... to be clear, I ask this question fairly idly. The answer to this question I anticipate is not yes.
ZF.
It's just like sometimes you watch somebody shoot a dead person in the chin and he just kind of staggers around a little bit and you're a little bit like, this is... It's got a lot, actually, if you think about it.
It does kind of seem that, like... Especially in zombie video games, the head of a zombie is either incredibly strong or incredibly weak, depending on who's doing what. Where are we? Mag ammo, that's
I don't
good.
know if there's any games that have
Okay.
like a sniper elite level of granularity about hit locations.
Oh, we're in here. Guys, guess what?
Yeah.
We made it back to the police station basement.
Yay! Can we check on Melvin? Marvin? Whatever.
I don't know if things are gonna be working out there for old Marvin. Well, I don't know. Maybe his head grew back. Okay, I want you, because I think I need you to open that thing back downstairs, which I'm actually gonna go do now. Well, no, hang on. I think this is the last use for this particular crank, so let's see. Who would install doors like this? No, that wasn't the last use for that crank.
Knights Company, whatever. The playful manufacturers of chess-themed fuse boxes.
Well, oh, you know, we have that roll film. Also, we have something in here. Did I miss something? Is there like a locker I didn't open? There is. Okay. Yeah, alright. Alright, you suppose that liquor is still here. Doesn't really look like it.
Yeah, well,
Something
that
here too.
When do you think you stop building a barricade in case of a zombie apocalypse?
Why would you
When's
stop?
the good time?
Well, I mean, I guess one answer to that question is that you get killed, which is probably more or less what happened to the people who built those barricades.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like, yeah, do you just, like, as long as you got air in your lungs and, like, food in your belly, do you just, like, keep stacking furniture? Or do you figure it's at some point you hit diminishing returns and you need to move on to something else?
What? Let me through. I think with zombies, with this kind of shit going down, it's when you run out of furniture.
Yeah, probably. Imagine, like, going to, like, take care of a building that got attacked by zombies and just looks like someone was playing The Sims and dragged all the furniture into, like, 2 rooms.
Okay, so I think that one's the press room, the one at the bottom. And the other one may be the office over there. I don't remember what is being hidden there, but let's go see if we can find out. Take our little detour around police station for the 3rd time now. We have run into remarkably few zombies. Like, there was that one dude in the lobby.
I mean, we're out of
He was
ammo,
not there
so...
before. No, we're not out of ammo anymore. Marvin, how you doing, buddy? Get well soon.
Our favorite coworker.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy. We'll give you some privacy.
here we go. Fuel.
400 fuel.
Which I'm sure is just like, you know, kerosene and not napalm.
No, it's fuel energy drink.
Is this it? No, this is not the right desk. Maybe under the stairs there? What the hell was that scream?
Something cool. Or just a zombie. You wanted zombies.
Yeah.
I forget if you told me if this place is spawning new zombies.
I believe it does occasionally spawn new zombies. Oh, I think I was fucking up Marvin.
I have to say, I actually, that feels realistic somehow. Even if this place is, like, hermetically sealed in, which I don't know if it is. Like, somehow it just feels right that you would impossibly keep finding more fucking zombies and have no idea how they're getting in, or if they're just, like, somewhere else in the building you haven't checked yet.
Okay. Only other place that could be, I think, is the STARS office. Also, one of the commenters mentioned that the thing I didn't find in the library is under one of the bookshelves, so let's see if we can't check that out. I like how this episode was like all momentum, and now we're just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Aha.
Yeah, back to Leon poking around.
It'll be fine. You know, Lara Croft once got impaled in the kidney by a rebar, and she was fine.
It is funny to contrast, like, the intensity of Ada's adventure with the kind of... Well, I suppose we had a rough time in the sewers, but now we're back at the police station. It's kind of like... doo-doo-doo. It feels like Leon's listening to a podcast.
Are we the podcast?
We could be the podcast. We could improvise a podcast. It does not speak to our strengths as creators.
A wooden box. There's something inside. A red dot sight. Now our mag looks even more ridiculous. Well, mag is not actually the name of the gun, is it? Okay. I think that's the entire police station, actually.
We did it. We did a Resident Evil 2
to pick up here. Seems the liquor is over there, so we're gonna go this way. I do appreciate that, like, despite the fact that Mr. X is, like, a pursuing enemy, he does disappear sometimes and leave you to kind of just, like, have more quiet moments where you can just kind of, like, look around and not have to worry about, like, oh god, there's a guy that's chasing me out of this area, I gotta go.
You know, you want to talk about video game parodies that, like, kind of unfortunately stick with you and make it harder to take the real thing seriously? Viscera Cleanup Detail has genuinely just kind of, like, changed the way I see this kind of video game environment. And I don't even like that game, to be clear. Like, I'm not... I wish I had the kind of dopamine loop that gets people into that sort of thing, because then I feel like I would do a better job of cleaning my actual space.
Yeah, no, I never really saw the fun in Viscera cleanup detail, but
It's very satisfying to have it clean, but...
It's too finicky. This is why I like Power Wash Simulator. Because, like, there's so much nitpicky, like, busy work in Viscera cleanup detail, where it's like, you have to mop, but the mop gets bloody, so you have to wash the mop out, but then the mop water gets dirty, so you have to go clean that out and refill it. So just, like, cleaning up a room takes forever, and if you spill the mop water, or if you wait too long and your mop gets all bloody, you're just smearing blood everywhere and making it more dirty again. So it's not like you're doing nothing but positive progress, unlike Power Wash Simulator, where it's just spraying down the thing.
Yeah, you can't even just, like, put on a
You know what, I'll
podcast
just
and
keep
zone
going.
out, because,
No,
like,
no.
you have to pay attention to what you're doing.
Exactly.
But yeah, like, it really has changed how I see spaces like this, because you do realize that at some point someone's going to need to use this building for something, and somebody would come through and clean this place.
Alright, that should be enough inventory slots for us to pick up whatever the hell we find down there. Still got 2 full healing items, so...
Actually, I guess that may not be true. I seem to remember some stuff happens in Resident Evil. Like some...
Oh, yeah, nah, you know, Raccoon City's great. It's still there. It's not gone.
Can I ask a question that nobody can get mad at?
No promises?
What's... Okay, this is not a serious question. Okay, so, like... What is the intended effect of calling the city Raccoon City?
I would not be surprised if that was a word that, like, the designer thought sounded cool or American.
I mean, like, yeah, like, it works. It's just like a... This is not a criticism.
Where's the other guy?
It's just like, this is a video game that has goofy stuff in it, so I wouldn't... Like, it seems equally possible to me that they just figured Raccoon City would sound, slightly more badass in English than it does, or that they just didn't give a shit, which perfectly reasonable. Or that it was intended to be a little bit, like, goofy.
Is there any reason we need to come back here, or can I get that lift key? I think I can get that lift thing now. Oh!
You guys ever see that video of that guy just, like, throwing frozen hot dogs to 50 raccoons?
That seems like not an incredibly smart idea.
Well, it works for him. His whole thing is that just like he has a lot of raccoons in the area in winter, when it's harder for them to find food, he just goes out with like giant Tupperwares full of hot dogs, and all the raccoons have heard, so he just has like 80 customers, and afterwards he just like starts throwing them Oreo cookies.
That's the fastest way out of here, I think.
You look at his raccoons. You see raccoons that, after one feeding, are likely to survive the winter.
I guess, like, when I was in, like, the Northeast, we viewed raccoons as pests more so than things that would be good to feed.
Oh, this guy's living for it. I mean, I like the raccoon sighting, Just like to see him scampering around
I
outside.
don't see any reason why I'd want to go that way, so let's just leave that guy there, and we can go this way. Okay, now that we're stocked up and we've got the other key, gonna leave this key here, and then we need to go into that room full of all the fleshy stuff. However, we are going to do that next week because we are at time. Actually, a little bit past time. But first, give me you. I'm going to store you, and I think I'll hang on to that mysterious vial of fuel. But I believe we get it, the weapon. Oh, I'm sorry. We get the device that utilizes the kerosene. Let's take this thing here for now. Hey, Ada, you good?
Like, ideally, like, my ideal Resident Evil Umbrella Corporation, let's say, series, would have a scene where, like, there's a conversation happening which on the script page is 100% straight. Just... Yeah, the deadline's getting moved up again. So yeah, no, obviously he's not happy about it, but, you know, what is he gonna do? We just don't have the suppliers lined up. Like, we've had 3 different suppliers, and while this is happening, they're just, like, changing a fuse by pulling out, like, a chess piece and putting in a different chess piece.
Doesn't work. Take it out, look at the chess piece, just kind of...
Yeah, just like one guy,
reach
like...
into the belt, grab a different chess piece...
But it just like runs over, like walks over to the break room. Can't. It's like a one-shotter. Like gets a book about like famous chest openings. Is just like flipping through it while walking back.
Next week, Leon defeats the Raccoon City chess grandmaster, and of course by defeats I mean he shoots him in the head because he's a zombie now. So. You know.
Wait, is that an actual guy we get to meet? We get to find Bobby Fischer?
That'd be neat. I mean, who knows? Maybe we already have. Maybe it was that guy that ate that grenade, not Marvin, the other one.
Maybe the real Bobby Fischer was inside us all along. I don't know, actually. I don't want that.